What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we're gonna be doing a gameplay of the new Dark Matter Glen Rice. Now, shout out to guy Petrovy for letting me hop on his account to make this gameplay happen. Now, these packs are weird, okay? You get a limit of 4. And it's an equal chance, so you guys can see. There's a 25% chance that out of this you're gonna pull Glen Rice. And so ultimately, guys, is it a bad deal? I mean, look, guys, it is what it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to sit here and say about Glen Rice. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Glen Rices out there. He's not a buyout yet, but if you do have a little extra VC, or if you do oftentimes use VC for packs, I mean, you can pull until you get Glen Rice, and you're gonna look at least 100,000 MT, at least at the moment I'm recording this. I expect Glen Rice's price to continue to drop, but I mean, that's just my opinion. You got basically a 20% chance to pull Glen Rice. Now, looking at the guard here, 6'7", 215 pounds, 98 3-ball, 85 driving deck, 86 ball handle, 85 block, 89 steal, 93 perimeter, 88 interior, decent enough rebounding, 93 speed, 93 lateral quickness. Tendency-wise, I mean, solid all across the board. There's really no downfalls on the tendencies for Glen Rice. 27 Hall of Famers, 33 on gold. Everybody's like, okay, if you have a 20% chance to pull him, he must be bad. No, he's not. Hall of Fame, catch and shoot, hyperdrive, pick dodger, clamps, intimidator, mismatch, expert, blinders, circus threes, limitless chef. You're also looking at handles for days, quick first step, dead eye, sniper. You can give him menace. You can give him chase down, rim, brick wall. Those are the main badges I'd look to give Glen Rice. Looking at Glen Rice here in Chiron, it's just one of those things. Movement wise, it's okay, but no quick, no Kobe size up. I don't really love Glen's size up in general. Just one of those things. We had a Glenn Robinson in 2K20 that was, or Glenn Robinson, I keep saying that. We had a Glen Rice in 2K20 that was just so good, and this Glen Rice can't replicate what that Glen could. Jump shot 98 is not what it used to be, especially just on quick. Now, if this release was on very quick, then we would have something to talk about. Now, jump shot 98 on quick is okay. It's not a horrible release. It's just not necessarily as quick or as cheesy as it once was. And again, it's not me sitting here and saying Glen Rice is going to be bad, anything like that. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are going to get Glen Rice thinking he's going to be what he was in 2K20, and you guys are just going to be very disappointed. I still was impressed when I played against Glen Rice earlier, what he did on the defensive end, as well as attacking the rim. So I guess for Glen, it's more of just, you know, a 3-and-D type player, as well as a good ability to attack the rim. I just don't know if he can be like that primary ball handler type of option for you. That's what I'm trying to prevent you guys from, you know, getting those expectations high just for Glen to not necessarily be that next level good. Looking at Mr. Glen on current gen here, expect a lot of the same. Again, base 98 might be better on current gen than next gen, but that's really going to be the only difference you guys see, okay, is the little bit of a release. Now, I just can't sit here and even think of this Glen Rice in the same stratosphere of what he was in 2K20. I just can't. Glen Rice in 2K20 was one of the best players in the game, and maybe the best shooting guard at that specific time. I'm not saying this Glen Rice is bad, but I'm just saying for everybody that played in 2K20, that's what we remember, and that's just not what you get with this card. Again, not trying to sit here and hate on the card, not trying to sit here and say he's bad. I'm just trying to sit here and say, limit your expectations, y'all. We're gonna hop into a quick clutch time game with Glen to see what he gets into. Let's get it, man. Come here. Where are we at? Come here, Glen. Come here, Glen. Yup. I wanted a crab right there. We're good, though. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Can I get a crab? It's just like movement-wise, it's just... that's what I'm gonna have to shoot with him. Y'all are good. Defensively, I think he's gonna be underrated, right? Offensively, I just have a hard time seeing Glen be that next level good. Whereas defensively, I don't got a problem with saying Glen tough defensively, because he is. It's just such a weird concept. I feel like Glen might be better on... yo, what is going on right now, man? When I first looked at this Glen card, I put a thumbs down by him. You want to know why? Because people are going to think Glen... I keep calling him Glen Robinson. People are going to... yo, base 98 is not it. People are going to think he's going to be the Glen Rice of old, and he's just not. He's not 2K20 Glen Rice. He's just not. It's that simple. Come here. Sir Glen. Find a corner.
Leonard Green.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how I greened it. I mean, look at these dribble sigs. Sir Glenn, you got enough space. You're going to cash in on them. You're so slow getting... That's deep. You greening? Board. And we're gone. Hit Glenn. Chill out, man. Wide open. I got to green that one, Glenn. Do you not have Chef? Do you not have Limitless? I'm here. Green. I know it went in. I do not like base 98 like y'all do. Yup, Glenn. Crab.
Leonard Green.
Good shot, Glenn. I mean, he not horrible, right? I mean, I'm making some things shake with him. He just not what he once was, and it's sad because I wanted him to be what he once was, and that's how I think of Glen Rice. And I ain't even love Glenn back then, but that's just how I think about the card, and that's how everybody that thinks about a base 98 Glen Rice is gonna think. Dang, he was so good in 2K19 or 2K20. Come on, lock in. He hooping though. Let's not let this take away from the fact that right now Glen Rice is being a hooper, right? Nobody can take that away from the card. Even if he's not great, he hooping right now. And we got him up out of there. I would go into triple threat online, but it's going to be the same, okay? And I don't want to sit here and say that Glen Rice is bad. Because Glen Rice, objectively, even with his mediocre release, is just as good and better than Jaylen Brown. Just because of what he does on the defensive end. Glen Rice is different than the past, but he's not horrible. You got to think of Glen Rice as just a traditional shooting guard small forward in my team. You can't think of him, oh my gosh, an absolute cheese ball in my team with one of the best releases in the game. No, you can't. But the way you can think of Glen Rice is, okay, let's compare this guy to another really good defensive shooting guard in Jaylen Brown, right? Look at them on the defensive end. Glen Rice is taller. Glen Rice is nearly just as good defensively, and that's what you got to take home, right? Glen Rice, easy release to green, 100%. Glen Rice, movement-wise, struggles a little bit, but it's not horrible. But on the defensive end of the court is where Glen Rice is really going to make his impact noteworthy. Ultimately, guys, I don't mind Glen Rice. If he does get cheaper, if you have to spend more than 100K for the card, he's not great for that value. Anything under 100K, I think you can make the case for the card. It's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.